Okay, I have a message that I had received. It was during the annual eclipse, the Ring of Fire. I really felt the impression to make a video on it and share it. So I'm gonna share that with you now. We went down to Richfield and we were gonna watch it together with some cousins and some family, and I felt like this was going to be an inner experience for me, not just watching the eclipse. I know that it meant a lot. It was just part of the shifts that are happening within us and with the world. During it, I just got this download and felt that I needed to share it with everyone, so that's what I did. It was pretty intense, or I'd say frightening for me in the moment. I finally allowed it to come through. I just let go of the fear and the resistance, and I just let it flow through me. So the eclipse was up in the sky, right? It's just a symbol of what's going on inside. It's happening within us, letting us know that we're shifting into new ways of being, healthier ways of being. So part of that is the shift within us. It's a message for us that it's time to start allowing our darkness to come out into the light, into our awareness. And what that means is the darkness, the things you fear about yourself, need to start coming out and expressing itself in some way. If you keep resisting it, it's just going to always be there. It's going to come out in ways that you don't plan on, and that you don't know, and that you're not prepared for. We all have a darkness inside of us. We all have a shadow, a distorted side of us. When the moon went over the sun, it creates distorted shadows. That's just showing us that we have a distorted shadow too. We all have a shadow side, and that's okay. It's a part of us. There for us to express the polarization that is within us, the light and the dark. It's there for a reason. What needs to happen is we're given this body to express those things and work through those things. For our soul to have experiences in a safe environment, this planet, we're here to experience and express ourselves any way that our soul needs. It's up to us to allow that, and to allow those things to come through, and allow ourselves to face our greatest fears, our greatest darknesses. It's always going to be in the back of your mind, or in a place that's unknown to you, within your soul, within each and every one of you. You all have a dark side, the side that doesn't want to be seen, the side that hides in the shadows, a sad side, whatever it is that doesn't want to be seen. And it's up to you to start recognizing this side in yourself and bringing it up into your awareness. So you are aware of it. So it is in the light of the universe, the light of reality, the physical plane, or our conscious awareness. That is whatever you believe in, the universe, God. Take it as a sign, a message from God that He created through the universe, or a message from Mother Earth. It's a message that you need to go within. Allow your dark side to be seen and bring it out into the light, just like when the moon crosses over the sun. The moon represents the darkness, and it comes over the sun of man. We are the suns, and everyone has a light of the sun inside of them, and the sun shines brightly, right? We also have a moon side where that side comes over, represents the darkness, but the darkness has a different kind of light than the sun, and it's much needed, and it is very, very powerful. So it's up to us to bring that darkness into the light in front of the sun. And what happens is, when we do that and align it with the sun, it creates a ring of fire. If you watched the eclipse, through that ring of fire, the sun is still shining brightly, and it's still light. And what the ring of fire represents, once the darkness comes in front of the light, it represents unity, creation, life, unconditional love, and it creates a very, very powerful alignment within yourself and your life, with everything. And it's very, very important for us to do this, because we all have, with this shadow side, it's hiding. It's so on this physical plane, right? Imagine the physical plane. This is your soul, and this is all you can see, is this little part peeking up. But there's all this shadow that you're not aware of, that needs to be brought up into your awareness, so you can know yourself fully, so you can know and love those deeper parts of you. And with the circle, it also represents that you also need to, once you bring that darkness into the light of your awareness, we are called to allow the love in. Love this darkness, love this dark, distorted part of yourself, the fearful part. We all have a fearful part, and it's just telling us to love that side. And because all it wants, everything, every single entity or anything, all we want is to be loved and accepted. Because if you immediately judge it, and if you immediately want it to change, it's just going to go hide again, and it's not going to come out. It's not going to come up for you. So what you do is allow it to come up with whatever you feel it needs to come up and out. Allow it without the judgment. So don't judge it with your own mind. Don't place judgments on it. Just allow it to be. Allow yourself to be however you need to be. Whatever you need to go experience. Whether that's darkness, whether that's light, it's up to you. And our job is to bring love and acceptance to that. Through that is when things really start to shift. They really start to shift inside of you, and therefore they'll start to shift outside of your life. They'll have a ripple effect on everything, because what is going on on the inside will project itself on the outside. So the outside physical plane that you see, whatever's happening in your life, if it's chaos, if it's joy, whatever it is, it means you're experiencing on the inside first. And whatever you're feeling on the inside, it will come up and bring about and manifest. So when we have deep, deep, deep fears or darkness on the inside that we won't even allow to come up, all we're doing is shoving those down and hiding from that part of ourselves. We're hiding from that part. And it will forever go unknown until someone decides to bring it up and bring it out and change it. Because all that darkness is distorted love or twisted love. It's still love in a way, and it serves a really good purpose, and it's meant to be there to teach you a lesson or whatever it is. And through that, darkness becomes more power, and it can be used for or against you. Stop being controlled by it. Once you get to know that part, it can no longer control you. Once you accept and allow that, it can no longer control you. And you're gonna stop there. You're no longer hiding and running from that part of you. So it needs to be brought out. And you need to be vulnerable with it, with yourself, and honest. And then just start to face it. Start to face it. Start to face your darkness and just allow it. The biggest thing you can do for yourself is allow it and let go. The fears, the judgments around it. Before, I found myself fearing the fear. So I wouldn't let myself feel fearful towards something while I'm experiencing it. I would be too scared to feel the fear. So I'd fear the fear. And what that does is makes you feel the fear anyways, and it makes you feel the fear in vain without the action, without the actual doing or being part. You're so scared of doing something, talking to someone, being something, showing up in a way. You're so scared of that. You're not allowing yourself to take the step anyway. You're not allowing yourself to take those actions with the fear. Because if you're gonna feel fear anyway, you might as well be facing it and doing the action. It's not fun. It's not. And that's not honoring yourself. So, little step at a time, one by one, start to face those little fears. Start to feel it. Start to feel your heart racing and beating fast and overthinking and overfeeling the fear. You would work yourself up so much. But put your hand on your heart and breathe. Just breathe. Breathe and allow. And let go. Let go. Feel it. Don't be afraid to feel it. Don't avoid these feelings. These deep, dark feelings, don't avoid it. Allow in. Because it just wants to come out. That part of you wants to come out. One thing to keep in mind is know that you're not alone. We are all experiencing this. We all have this. Everyone might not be experiencing this, but we all have it. And it's gonna be there, so you might as well face it now. This is your time that we are to face those things, to decide, to fully step into that, to fully know ourselves. That's what you came here for. This is our time. So for years and years, you have shoved it away. Generations and generations have shoved their fears and their feelings and insecurities. They've shoved them down and avoided them and went on with their life, avoiding all these things. That's walking on thin ice. So decide to be done with that. Be done with the stories and the games. Stop playing the games back and forth and back and forth. Just go through it and get on with it. The only way is through, or you're gonna keep on avoiding all these things, and they will keep coming up and keep showing up in some way in your life. That's not gonna be pleasant. Take that risk. Go on that journey. Go on that journey within yourself, to your soul, and experience what you need to experience. Stop letting the judgments of others, the judgments of yourself, get in the way of what you came here to experience, what you came here to heal, what you came here to let out. Allow yourself to experience deeply. Stop being numb. This pushing it away and not facing it creates numbness. Look at it however you may, but allow the storms to come and allow the waves to come, because what you are an ocean. You are very, very powerful, and you're very, very scary sometimes, and you're also calm and beautiful. And through that, the waves of chaos, through the depths of the ocean, the deep, deep, dark sea, there are wonderful, wonderful beauties and incredible possibilities for you. That is what's happening now with so many people across the universe, across the globe. It's a shift in humanity. It's a shift in our consciousness, our soul, the experience. We are massively, massively going through huge changes, and this is a healing. You need to heal. You need to take care of yourself and face these things. It's so, so, so important. If you're watching this is a message meant to find you. It's not some coincidence. If you are watching this, you need to take responsibility for that, for your own drama, your own healing process, so you can go and help others, because the crazy times are here, guys, and it needs to be faced, and there's going to be a lot of people who need your help. So start working on yourself. so you can help them, so you can be able to help them through their darkness and through that, so you can walk that path with them, and so you can be the light with them, and you can hold space of love, unconditional love for them, because you held unconditional space for yourself, because you held that space for yourself. It's so important to bring your lightness to your darkness. So bring it out, baby. And know that you are loved.